This is the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League Weekly Report on ADHSHL.com and Black Dog Enterprises. Hello again, everyone. Andy Dickerson here, back for the 2015-16 season. Excited to bring you the top plays from the first week of action. We had 7 games on our slate, starting with a Varsity Division II matchup between Damien and Corona-Norco. Minutes into the second period, Damien had amassed a 3-1 lead thanks to 2 goals by Darian Oliver and 1 from Cameron Maycock. However, some fortuitous bounces and determination would help the Stingrays climb back into the game. They tied it before the start of the third and just kept on rolling in the final frame.
That puck just goes rolling. Loose puck. Where is it at? Barley hits his left leg pad, and it goes in. Score! With the man advantage. That puck out in front hits the goalpost, and never mind.
A tap-in by Jordan Scahill brought the Spartans back within 1, but it wasn't enough as 35 saves by Kyle Hornock helped Corona-Norco capture a 5-4 victory. Our second contest on Friday night was our first ever regular season junior varsity game as Edison took on JSerra. It was all Chargers in this one as Blake Lovano picked up a hat trick and teammates Charlie Lowe and Austin Jones tallied 3 points apiece. Edison skated away with a 7-1 win. Jack Dwyer picked up the lone goal for the Lions. Saturday began with a rematch of last season's Varsity D2 final as Capistrano United took on Villa Park.
He eludes number 54. AJ Dolos Reyes. Watch the shot. Lee comes in, walks and in and scores. Hit the man in stride. This is Hall now for. And he takes a huge hit right there. Max now fires a shot right there. Save, rebound, and denied by the defense. Another save. Guard the post. Here's Camper now top of the slot. Weaving a way in, shot and score! Max Camper buries the biscuit. He finds the man, brings it out, and momentarily having a shot and backhander and score! So the answer right there from Villa Park. Camper leads for Lee. Here's Greg Lee, top of the slot, moves right in. Goes the backhand shot, top shelf, and scores! Lee off to the races. Lee bidding for the Hattie. He has 2 goals in that first period. Dances around one man, walks in, fires a shot, and there making the save once again is Chow. And that's going to allow Holman to walk right in, top of the right face-off circle, still looking, centers a pass, wires it. Huge kick save right there. Moore, centering pass right there. Shot comes in, and then what a save right there, running into his own man. You better get up, and actually, I believe they knocked it out. And you got to be careful because by Hayden, and Hayden's had a nice game as he's been pushed around. Man right in front, shot, score on the backhander. Don't go away just yet, folks. Well, he's going to walk up to the ladies' team, fire a shot, and score.
The Coyotes took out some revenge for last March's loss with a 5-2 win over the Spartans. Greg Lee scored twice for Capital United, while Corey Mader picked up both of his team's goals in the losing effort. Next up, a repeat of one of our Friday matchups as Edison took on JSerra. This time, though, the varsity squad suited up for battle.
Bounces down the ice. Blake Reed. And Blake Reed's father came up to us before the game as this one scores. Deflected off a Reed stick into the stick of Floricella, and it's 1-0 Lions. Deflected high off the glass behind the goal. Wrist shot off the post and in. He scores. A goal for Brendan Pagani at 3:25. Avoids that check there. Does Pavlik. Feeds the front of the net. Scores. Edison gets on the board.
There too. A pass just eluded him. Big hit right there.
He was able to bring the stick down between the legs. He could have had a step. Puck will bounce out. Breakaway opportunity for Geely. Geely already has a goal today. He'll go backhand forehand and fire it off the side of the net. Into the offensive zone go the Lions. Opportunity here. Backhand save. Off the second chance. Scores. Mason Pilkington gets the goal here in the second period. And Pilkington. It was an unassisted goal for Pilkington off the deflection, and there it goes once again. Pilkington with another one. To the far dot, in between the circle, shoots another save by Dennis, outstretched. He covers on a couple opportunities in the puck. Osterkamp toward the middle, shoots and scores. Jones rattled it off the post and in, making it a 4-2 game. Bring it down as that one was a couple feet off the ice. Pavlik towards the middle, shot, kick save. Rain can lead the charge here as it's poked away, out to the middle of the ice. Pavlik shoots, scores! Good assist there as Pavlik hands it off to Geely, and he gets his second goal of the game. Fell behind early.
Watch out.
Shot, scores! And I was just about to say they're mounted a comeback.
The Lions added an empty netter late to seal the deal as they opened the season with a 6-3 win. Mason Pilkington had 2 sensational goals for the Lions, and Blake Reed made an impact in his debut with a goal and an assist. Spencer Dennis did his best for the Chargers as he piled up 34 stops. The rematch theme continued as last year's varsity D1 finalists squared off for early season supremacy. Santa Margarita versus Orange Lutheran.
For the Fisher now. Here's a shot, actually a shot pass, and it's tipped in between the legs of Furry that time. It's no goal. It says Dent was knocked off. It's mooring. They're going to actually try to drop it down, but good job by Jacob Furry. Furry now gets behind the man. Here's Furry walking down. Goes to the backhand forehand shot. And just sent wide as he said. Claire still looking top of the face-off circle. Fires a shot there, making a save right there. Centering pass by Young. Could not hit it. There's a shot and glove down and then pounced upon. Just intercepting that pass will be Parkinson. That allows Pierce now to walk in. Goes to backhand forehand shot and not knowing where it is. And time. Good job of intercepting Bennett's clearing pass. Here's a shot wired in and scoring is number 24, Ryan Fisher. Center. Back now is Parkinson. Another shot comes in and gloving it down is Taharian. And Pierce wins it. Gets it over to Detola. Detola now just puts it in. Backhand shot. Score! And to Heller. Back over to Fisher. Fires a shot coming way out to meet him that time is the goaltender Hardwick. He can't find it. Another shot right there is Hardwick. And as he's now battling, as now stick's starting to come up a little high. Right back to Sanchez. Fires a shot. And score! Ryan Sanchez buries the biscuit.
Ryan Sanchez's goal finished things off for the Lancers as they downed the Eagles 3-0. Connor Taharian made 17 stops to earn the shutout in his first start for Olu. Jack Hardwick was the hard luck loser with 24 saves on the night for the Eagles. Next up was the first game in the newly created Varsity Division III as longtime JV stalwart Bishop-Amat took on newcomer Chino Valley.
Owen gets it back to the 97 shot and score! Goes 5-hole. There's one man left to beat. That's Barrett. Here's Owen, walks in, fires a shot and scores! Owen Egger from his brother Wyatt.
The Lancers dominated this game from the outset as they came away with a 10-2 win. Owen Egger had 4 points and Arturo Escamilla recorded a hat trick. All told, 10 different Lancers found their way onto the score sheet. Brendan Barrett and Matthew Larson scored the 2 goals for the Flames in their rough welcome to the league. Lastly, we move back to Varsity D2 for Long Beach Prep and Upland Christian.
Becker racing down the right wing, walks in, centers a pass, shot, and score! Shafee gets it back to Campbell. Campbell goes to uprights, goes there. Big save, Tillman, rebound. Oh, they're letting them play now. Here's Destler walking up to the ladies. He fires a shot and scores! Himself, actually one man to beat. Centering pass, shot, and there. Converted on the break. Here's Nick Abernathy walking in all by himself. Deke shot and score! Here now. Walking in, backhander shot, and that's denied that time by the goaltender. Rebound comes in, another save, and that was back turn. Here's Abernathy again, looking. Center pass right there in front, and scored by number 3, Dakota Pitt. Beckham. Shot comes in by Ruiz and finds the top shelf. And giving chase now is Abernathy. Fires a shot there and score on the one-timer. Nick comes now, moving down the left wing. Centers a pass right there to the trailer. Ruiz fires a shot and scores. Back now. Here's a shot taken. Sent scored by number 15. I'm not sure. It kind of climbed up. That's another save, Emery. Now below, shot comes in. Another save by Emery, and he'll cover up.
Brett Ruiz, Zachary Viars, and Nicholas Abernathy each scored twice, and Joshua Becker picked up 4 points as the Eagles' offensive barrage was too much for the Bruins. It also helped that Tyler Tillman was a brick wall, stopping 37 of 40 shots. This Saturday, we have 3 games on the broadcast slate starting at 5:15 p.m. as Chino Valley takes on St. John Bosco in a Varsity D3 matchup. At 7:15 p.m., this year's first installment in the mother of all battles as JSerra faces off against Santa Margarita. Finally, at 8:50 p.m., we'll bring you Varsity D2 action from the Olympic rink at the rink's Anaheim Ice when La Jolla Country Day and Los Alamitos do battle. Watch all 3 games live on Black Dog Enterprises. Thanks for watching this week's report. Check back with us each week as we'll bring you the best moments from around the league. For the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League, I'm Andy Dickerson. So long.